Many aspiring entrepreneurs hold onto the dream of achieving remarkable success and financial independence through their own businesses. But the harsh reality is that the vast majority of these ventures fail within their first few years, often due to avoidable mistakes. To uncover why this happens so frequently, let's delve into the contrasting stories of two friends, Alex and Mark, who both launched their businesses around the same time, only to face dramatically different fates just a few years later. 3 years had passed, and Alex found himself completely broke, endlessly chasing after the next big trend without any real direction, while Mark had methodically built a thriving, sustainable enterprise that was generating steady profits. Their vastly differing outcomes were not the result of mere luck or unpredictable circumstances, but rather stemmed directly from their distinct mindsets and the strategic approaches they took toward building and growing their businesses. Alex was fixated on the idea that he needed to discover a perfect idea that would guarantee instant success, leading him to constantly jump between popular fads such as drop-shipping e-commerce stores and volatile cryptocurrency investments. In each case, he poured significant time and money into these pursuits without first gaining a deep understanding of the market or validating whether his concepts actually had demand, resulting in a cycle of costly and disheartening failures. Mark, by contrast, concentrated his efforts on pinpointing and addressing a genuine problem plaguing local businesses, their inefficient waste management systems that were wasting time and money every day. He began modestly by testing and validating his service with a handful of local clients, incorporating their feedback to refine his offering before scaling up, which allowed him to establish a strong, reliable foundation for growth. The initial phases of Mark's business were frequently labeled as boring by onlookers, dominated by painstakingly detailed planning sessions and the steady, consistent execution of routine tasks day in and day out. Nevertheless, Mark willingly embraced the discomfort associated with true persistence, focusing on developing repeatable systems and processes instead of relying on unstructured, aimless hustling that yields no lasting results. Alex, however, lost interest rapidly whenever the quick, flashy results he anticipated didn't appear right away, abandoning ship at the first signs of struggle. He interpreted every rejection as a clear signal to quit entirely and pivot to something new, whereas Mark treated rejection as essential feedback to iterate, improve, and strengthen his business model. This tale underscores a vital lesson. Entrepreneurial success isn't about unearthing a magical, revolutionary idea, but about committing to solve authentic, everyday problems that customers are desperate to have resolved. Central to this is the practice of validating ideas thoroughly before investing substantial resources, which dramatically reduces risk exposure and boosts the potential for sustainable success over time. Furthermore, constructing repeatable systems is key to achieving efficiency and scalability, converting disorganized effort into a structured framework that supports ongoing expansion and profitability. Ultimately, unwavering consistency and the grit to persist through discomfort prove far more powerful than the temptation to chase short-lived trends that promise quick riches but deliver disappointment. Therefore, if you are an aspiring entrepreneur embarking on your own journey, keep Mark's transformative story in mind as a guiding light. Prioritize identifying real problems worth solving, develop robust systems to streamline operations, and commit to the consistent effort that's essential for attaining genuine, enduring success in the world of business. Let's talk about something uncomfortable. Most businesses don't fail because the owner is stupid. They don't fail because of bad luck. And they definitely don't fail because of a lack of motivation. They fail because people confuse activity with progress. I've seen this again and again. People post every day on social media, but don't sell. They build beautiful websites, but have no customers. They design logos, business cards, Instagram pages, everything except a clear offer. Let me give you a real example. A friend of mine started an online clothing brand. She spent months perfecting the logo, the packaging, the Instagram aesthetic. She invested money into photo shoots, influencers, ads. Do you know what she forgot? She never asked one simple question, backhand index pointing right. Who exactly is this for? And why should they buy it? When the launch came, almost no one bought anything. Not because the clothes were bad, but because the message was unclear. A profitable business is not built on vibes. It's built on clarity. Clarity beats creativity. Clarity beats motivation. Clarity beats passion. Part 5. The core of any profitable business. One problem. Here's a rule that changed everything for me. Backhand index pointing right, a business exists to solve one painful problem for one specific group of people. Not everyone. Not people who like money. Not anyone who wants success. Let's say you want to start a business. Don't ask, crossmark, what business should I start? Ask, white heavy checkmark, what problem do I deeply understand? For example, people don't know how to manage money. People are overwhelmed and anxious. People want to start a business, but feel stuck. People hate their job, but don't know what's next. Now narrow it down. Not people who are stressed, but backhand index pointing right. Young professionals who earn money, but live paycheck to paycheck. That's a business. Because when someone feels seen, they pay. Part 6. Why skills are more important than ideas. Most beginners think ideas make money. They don't. Skills make money. Ideas are cheap. Execution is expensive. Let me explain. Two people have the same idea. Start an online business. One learns sales, communication, marketing, psychology. The other just waits for motivation. Guess who wins? Always the one with skills. Here's the truth nobody tells you. Backhand index pointing right, you don't need a unique idea. Backhand index pointing right, you need a useful skill plus a clear problem. Skills you can monetize fast. Writing, editing, designing, coaching, teaching, consulting, organizing, selling. And no, you don't need to be the best. You only need to be one step ahead of the person you help. Part 7. The first money is not about profit. This is critical. Your first money in business is not about profit. It's about proof. Proof that someone will pay, your offer works, you can sell. When I started, I didn't aim to make thousands. I aimed to make my first dollar online. Because once you make $1, your brain changes. You stop saying, I think this could work. You start saying, I know this works. That mindset shift is everything. Part 8. A simple business model that actually works. Let me simplify business to its core. You need only 3 things. Keycap 1, a problem keycap, 2, a solution keycap, 3, a way to reach people. That's it. Example. Problem. People waste money without realizing its solution. Simple financial habits plus mindset training reach. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. You don't need investors. You don't need an office. You don't need permission. You need consistency. Part 9. Why most people quit right before it works. Here's a painful truth. Most people quit right before results appear. Why? Because progress in business is invisible at first. You post, nothing happens. You learn, nothing happens. You work, nothing happens. Until one day it does. And that's where discipline beats motivation. Motivation comes and goes. Discipline stays. Profitable people don't ask, do I feel like doing this? They ask, is this aligned with my goal? Part 10. The real goal of a profitable business. Let me end with this. A profitable business is not about money. Money is the result. The real goal is freedom of time, freedom of choice, freedom of identity. A business gives you leverage, and leverage gives you options. You don't escape the system by complaining about it. You escape it by building something valuable inside it. Final strong close, if you take one thing from this video, let it be this. Backhand index pointing right. Start small, backhand index pointing right. Learn skills, backhand index pointing right. Solve real problems, backhand index pointing right. Be patient longer than others. That's how profitable businesses are built. Not overnight, but deliberately.